Hey YouTube, it's All Prime 13 coming at you with another Transformers video review. Today we're going to be looking at the Last Night Barricade deluxe figure. Because I just did the review for the new Studio Series version of this figure. But I got this toy somewhat recently, like a couple months back, at a sale on TF Source, and so I still have his like box and everything. So I figured I'd just do like a whole review for him too, just as a little fun little tidbit. But yeah, so first we'll take a quick look at the box, and this is the Japanese Premier Edition version. But you know, here we have his artwork there on the front. He does have the knuckle dusters there, Barricade the Last Night, and there we got some wraparound of that art. And on this side we have another picture of him, Sinister Trickster, huh? And then we got Japanese legal jargon, and then we got a movie poster here with Megatron, Barricade, and I guess that's probably Berserker, because I'm pretty sure it's not the Dreads. And then on the back we have our product shots. Yeah, Decepticon Berserker right there. And then Bumblebee, and buy all of them. And then, you know, we got our stuff here. But yeah, that's about it for the box. And here we have our Japanese instruction booklet. Instruction booklet. Yeah, there is that. And here we have the figure himself. And he is a bit stocky, and you know, his articulation is a little older, not quite as up to date. You know, he doesn't really have ankle tilt, but for the most part he still functions pretty well. He does have his little arm Gatling gun, whatever this is. He does have a little pistol as well, and he kind of can't hold it all the way in his hand because of the way the knuckle dusters right here. So like if you want to put it all the way into his hand, he has to hold it at an angle, because as you can see, it's kind of stuck there. But if you want him to hold it a little more straight, you just kind of have to lift it up a little bit. It's not a huge deal. And then he also has a nightstick for whenever people resist arrest. So there's that. And yeah, you can store that on either leg. He does have a tab slot on both thighs. But yeah, as far as articulation goes, his head is on a nice little ball joint. You do get some wiggly waggly. Can't get a full 360 just due to collision, but that was true on the new one as well. We do get a full 360 at the arms, and the arm can come out that far. We do get a 90 degree at the elbow, and I believe his hands are, yeah, he does get wrist rotation, so there is that. Don't get a waist, unfortunately, due to how all this comes together. Actually, let me untab that. Yeah, no, it's all like one solid piece for his torso. Do get ball jointed hips. We do get some thigh rotation. We do get 90 degrees at the knee. No ankle articulation, but you do get a little up and down on this toe for the transformation. So there is that. But yeah, overall, a neat figure, and I do dig this one. As far as like just general looks go, I do still prefer this one a bit over the new one, especially considering he has those awesome knuckle dusters. But yeah, overall, a neat figure, and I think he's aged all right as far as, you know, the overall design and engineering goes. But yeah, we'll do a quick comparison here. Here he is next to the 07 Studio Series Barricade. And do I have any other movie figures here right now? I don't think I do. Yeah, not really. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get onto that transformation. So first things first, we're going to open this up because it's already been doing that. And you just take it off. It just sort of like hooks around his arm, and then you just put that off to the side. Take the pistol out of his hand, and I do believe we can leave the nightstick on there. So then we want to fold up these feet and then bring these pieces down on this double hinge like so. Bring this up, bring these down, and we're going to rotate these like so, that they're facing inward. And I caught that on there, but should be able to just plug that back in. And it even has the "to punish and enslave" on this one still. But I think that's mostly because this is the Japanese version. I think the American one still didn't have it. Anyway, we're going to bring that hood piece up. And then we are going to bring this whole backpack piece up and fold out these doors. So to bring that forward. And then there are these hinges where these pins are. And you're going to bring his arms back. And feel like, okay, yeah. We want to bring his arms around so that they're facing forward, like so. Pretty sure anyway. Okay, we're just gonna leave you off for a second. Pretty sure that's how this goes. There we go. Pretty sure that the arms are just supposed to stick in like this. And I'm pretty sure that this rotates up. I'm not completely sure. Actually, let's try it like this. And then, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, I'm blind. There's a little tab right here. It's really hard to see with my lighting. Right there. And there's a little slot here on his arm. So, just need to get that come together. Rotate this up, and just hook it all together. Then we'll do the same on this side. Gonna rotate this like so. Bring this forward. Get that tabbed in. Just rotate his fist so it fits in there properly. And then bring this around. Tab that in. And then we can bring this whole top section of the car back like so. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then we can just bring his legs back and hook them into the back, creating the rest of the vehicle. And just make sure that everything is properly snug. There are some tabs here, here, and here, and here. I want to make sure that they're all in their appropriate places. This one is on the wrong side. There we go. Bring that all together. And there we have him in his vehicle mode. Hooray! And as far as the weapon storage, again, this should be able to just go under here like so. Actually, I think it needs to face the other way. Let's do it like this way. Yeah, I think it's supposed to go that way, because, yeah. And he still rolls with that under there. And the pistol, I'm trying to remember where the pistol goes. Alright, I think it just goes on the other leg. And I totally forgot to mention that it can store there in the robot mode, sort of holstered there on his leg. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the vehicle storage for that as well. And then as for his big gun here, it does have a couple of pins here like so. And then you can shape it like that. And then it'll just go into these two slots here on the back windshield. And now you have that there on the back of the vehicle. So yeah. And yeah, he still rolls plenty fine. But we will bring in a couple of comparisons. Here he is with B-127 for his rival. And since I just did the review, here he is next to his new Studio Series version. And as you can see, he's definitely a lot chunkier, but there are still a few similarities. You know, But we do still get these on top, which is nice. The spoiler is a lot less pronounced, and the top of the car is definitely painted differently. But overall, yeah, I think I do still prefer this figure overall. But I will say that as far as the car goes, this guy definitely looks better. But again, it is the fully licensed version. From what I remember, this one wasn't fully licensed, and it was just very similar to the official car. So, but yeah. Actually, I could probably check the box. Yeah, I don't see a licensing sticker on the box for this guy. So, but yeah, that's my look at the original Last Night Barricade figure, just to do a little comparison review right next to the new version. So yeah, cool stuff, huh? But anyway, I think that's about it for this review, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up and finish this. So this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.